closing your eyes, take a moment to drop in into this class with each other, okay? So allowing whatever happened today just to shed away, and whatever future plans you have just to shed away, to be here now. Take a deep inhale all the way to the top of the lungs. Open your mouth, slow exhale. One more deep inhale. Open mouth, slow exhale. Slowly start to seal the lips. Okay, teeth are slightly apart, jaw is unlocked. And start to observe the cadence of your breath. Okay, noticing where you feel your breath first. And with your eyes closed, press your palms into heart center prayer. Take a moment to set an intention, a dedication, a prayer, a wish, or a commitment. And then once you have that thought, repeat that in your head at least 3 times. Okay, so 1 time for you, 1 time for baby, and then 1 time for the universe. And slowly start to release the palms onto your knees. Gently blink the eyes open. Okay, we'll probably close the eyes back, but just a little instruction on breathing. So for our prenatal pranayama practice, you're gonna bring your hands to your tummy. Okay, as you inhale, see if you can fill your belly into your hands. And as you exhale, see if you can hug baby in. And I would part the lips lightly, just breathing out through the mouth. Inhale. You should feel your tummy grow. And as you exhale, part the lips. Few more breaths like that. Almost like you're blowing through a straw or blowing a napkin or a feather. And then start to gently open the eyes. And the next round, we're gonna add the pelvic floor. So as you inhale, you're gonna imagine your pelvic floor open, okay? And then as you exhale, you're gonna pull everything in like a marble, okay? So this is really hard. So you may need to close your eyes and slow down the breath. You might get a little concentrated in your breath or your face. So let's do 5 breaths with the pelvic floor and belly breathing, okay? Inhale, expand through the tummy, through the pelvic floor, open wide. And as you exhale, hug baby in and then close all 3 holes, okay? Going at your own pace. Okay, the important part is knowing how to let go and then hold baby in. You may be finishing up 2 more breaths with the pelvic floor. And then gently open the eyes if you have your eyes closed, and start to interlace your hands behind your lower back. You're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your heart, and we're gonna do neck circles. So dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, chin down into the chest. And let's do 3 clockwise, going at your own pace. Good, nice. And then closing the eyes, noticing that there's really no tension in the neck here, just widening the collarbones, stretching out the shoulders. And then once you're done with 3 neck circles one way, you're gonna switch the grip. So you're gonna skip a finger, and then the opposite pinky is gonna be on top, and then you're gonna go the other way. Okay, just letting this feel good to your neck. You might feel some crack-a-lackin' in your neck. And then slowly let that go when you're ready. And you're gonna hop off your pillow or your blanket, and we're gonna come into a forward fold. So extend the legs. So prenatal class is gonna be different forward fold. So your legs are gonna be wider apart, making space for baby. You can give your legs a little shake if it fell asleep in the seated meditation. And as you inhale, you're gonna reach up towards the sky, try to make space in between each vertebrae. And as you exhale, you're gonna fold. Now, if you cannot hold your toes, you're gonna hold your shins, tilt your pelvis back as you reach your heart forward, okay? And then as you inhale, you're gonna feel your lower back widening. And as you exhale, you're gonna hug your baby in. Doing 3 more breaths like that. Good, nice. A little space in between the chin and chest, okay? Lengthening the spine, lengthening the back of the neck like a swan. And then slowly start to roll the spine up. And if you sat with the right shin in front for seated meditation, you're gonna switch it, left shin in front. Okay, interlace your hands behind the back of the head. You're gonna squeeze your elbows towards your nose and lay your head back like a back bend. Okay, now as you exhale, you're gonna round your spine, elbows towards your belly button, and start to sway from left to right. So what you should be feeling is your lower back opening, your upper back opening, and no tension in the neck. So almost like your crown of the head is gonna touch the ground. A few more breaths like that. And then slowly come back into a neutral spine, release the hands, reach the arms out nice and wide. You're gonna hop the right elbow on top of left, coming into eagle arms, lift those elbows up, drag the shoulder blades down. So elbows go up, shoulder blades go down, and then rounding your spine, elbows towards your belly button, round. Inhale, lift up. So big upper back opener. 2 more, exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale and inhale. Unravel the arms, reach the arms nice and wide, and then hop the left elbow on top of right. Garudasana, eagle arms, same thing. Inhale, lift up. Big back stretch, exhale, round. Good, nice. Charity, inhale, lift up. Good, exhale, round your spine. Last time, inhale, lift up. Good, nice rhythm. Exhale, round your spine. Good, unravel the arms. And then we're gonna make our way into all fours and we're gonna stretch out the feet. So tops of the feet, knees onto the ground, curl your toes under, okay? And then you're gonna sit on top of your heels, okay? See if you can just stretch out the feet. You can rock side to side. And if at any time you feel like this is way too intense, you can release that. But maybe a few more breaths here. Yep, and you can do just like Molly. If your mat is not squishy, you're gonna use the blanket for the knees. And then uncurl the toes, sitting on top of the feet. So you're gonna stretch out the arches like a ballerina. And then you're gonna walk your hands back. Fingertips are gonna face your toes. And see if you can back bend. So you're gonna lift your heart, open up the chest. Okay, tuck the chin into the chest if you feel a little scared for your neck. Okay, breathing here for 3 deep breaths. And see if you can gaze at your tummy and using the belly breathing. Inhale, expand your tummy, make space. And as you exhale, hug your baby in. It's a little harder in this position. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Nice. And then come back onto your knees, hands and knees. And we're gonna do a little strange cat and cow. So you're gonna turn the heels out, making a V, okay? So knees are gonna be in like pigeon-toed, and then you're gonna do cat-cow. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Inhale, come into cow. And this is just relieving the lower back. Inhale. So doing a few more rounds on your own. Good, nice. Make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing into index finger and thumb the best you can. Good, nice, Molly. Okay, and see if you can pull up through the shoulder blades, really puffing up the upper spine. Good, nice, Rachel. Okay, and then slowly bring the heels back in so they're neutral, and then you're gonna sway the hips from side to side, and you're gonna feel an outer hip stretch here, side to side. Good. And then pausing in the center, inhale your right arm up towards the sky, open your heart. And then thread the needle, right shoulder all the way down. So you get this right shoulder all the way down by bending the left arm a lot. Okay, and if your head doesn't quite touch the ground, you can use your pillow underneath your head. Good. 3 deep breaths here. 2 more. And the last one. Really press into the left hand. Lift your chest up. Reach your right arm all the way in the sky. Right hand down. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm threads through the arm and thigh. Allowing the head to rest onto the ground. And if that's not feeling well to you, you can place a pillow underneath that ear. 3 deep breaths here. Breathing in and out. 2 more. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in and out. Really press that hand into the earth. Lift your left arm in the sky. Open the heart. Left hand down. Okay, then we're going to come into Anahatasana. So you can put your pillow right here for your head if you would like, or if you want to put your forehead onto your mat, that's totally fine. You're going to use your hands on your mat and you're going to back your knees up. It's almost like downward facing dog, but on your knee. And you're going to pull your mat forward, stretching your spine out, maybe lowering your head onto your pillow or your mat. And this is our back bend, okay? Breathing in and out, so 3 deep breaths, okay? As you hold Anahatasana, see if you can make some space in between each vertebrae, lengthening the spine and just giving your pelvis a little relief from holding everything up. 1 more deep breath here. And then slowly shift the shoulders forward, come back into all fours. And then we're gonna do some knee circles. So right knee is gonna go out to the side like a dog and then all the way back and around. So 3 circles one way. And you're just being a really good observer of what's going on in the hips. And this is a good spot to put a blanket underneath the knees. And then you're gonna reverse that. Go out and around. So 3 one way, 3 the other way. And if there's a sticky spot, maybe you linger there. And then going to the other side whenever you're ready. Nice. You can add some cat-cow in there if you want. And then reversing the circle. Good. All right, and then returning into all fours. And then reach your right arm forward, left foot back, finding balance here. Now, if you don't feel like reaching the right arm forward, you're just gonna TP the right hand, okay? Good. Now see if you can remove the back bend from your lower back. So really hugging baby in for this one. Now, as you exhale, tap your hand and foot down. As you inhale, lift hand and foot up. This is our core exercise. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Good. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Now keep that left leg afloat. Drop your right hand down. Now see if you can swing that left leg out and around, finding balance here. Good. Hold. Nice job. Return the left leg back and let's do the other side. So right leg is going to reach back. Left arm can TP, okay? That's all good. Or you can reach left arm forward, finding balance here. Now for us, it's easy for us to dump in the back and back bend. So back bending is always easy for us. So see if you can hug your baby in. As you exhale, tap hand and foot down. Inhale, hand and foot up. Exhale down. Inhale, hand and foot up. Last time, exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Keep the right leg up, left hand down. Swing right leg all the way out to the side. Fire up your outer bun. Okay. 1 more breath there. Swing right leg back. Return into all fours. Maybe do a little side sway with the hips. And then finding your blocks now, we're gonna use our blocks here. You're gonna place the blocks underneath your hands. It can either be the highest setting or the lower setting. You're gonna step your right foot to the outside of the block. So for our Anjaneyasana is always gonna be bigger than our normal vinyasa class. So step that foot really wide, make space for your tummy. And then like the same, like last class, you wanna reach the heart forward, send the hips forward, almost like you're doing a split, okay? Holding here for 3 deep breaths. And if you feel like, oh, I need to feel some more, you can drop it lower. Okay, 1 more. And then you're gonna back your butt up into half splits, Ardha Hanuman. So flexing the right toes towards your nose. Maybe you drop the blocks down a level or you keep it high. So you want to tilt your pelvis back, reach your heart forward. Do 2 more deep breaths here. Good, nice. Yep, and you can ditch the blocks if you don't need it. And then rebend the right leg, walk the blocks forward, curl your left toes under, lift your left knee off the earth, and see if you can make a diagonal line from your heart all the way down that left heel. Bringing the weight into the left arm, reach your right arm up, open-ended twist, okay? Yep, and let that right knee fall to the outside if you need. And then right hand down, left knee down. Okay, step right knee back, and let's do the other side. So step left foot forward, swing it around. Reach your heart forward, almost like you're doing a split. And throughout the whole class, if you can add the pelvic floor exercise, then you're pretty much level 5. Okay, 2 more deep breaths. And then pulling the hips back, flex the left toes towards your nose. Okay, maybe ditching the blocks or walking the blocks back. I think the blocks can be a little bit further back, Charity. It's a little too far forward. Good. 1 more deep breath here. Actually, 2 more. Good. And then rebend the left leg. Curl right toes under, lift right knee off the earth. Reach your left arm in the sky. Good. You can go past midline if you want to. And then left hand down, right knee down. Step your left knee back, returning into all fours. And then we're gonna move the blocks off to the side and we're gonna do our prenatal vinyasas, okay? How does that go? So knees are gonna be nice and wide, almost like child's pose, big toes touch. And you're gonna be on all fours, but you're gonna lean forward, exhale, chaturanga, and then push back into child's pose. So scoop forward, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, mini back bend, exhale, child's pose, okay? So let's do 2 more together. Exhale, bend, inhale, lift, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, bend, exhale, lift, and then child's pose. And then meeting in all fours. Bring your blocks back underneath your shoulders. We're gonna step it up, okay? Right foot steps to the outside of right block. Then left foot's gonna step to the outside of left block. Good, nice. And then pressing into your feet, inhale, rise up. And then we're gonna do a few drop squats. I'm gonna turn this way. So as you exhale, bend the legs, and this is where we're really gonna do that pelvic floor exercise. So the hands are gonna motion what's going on down there. So as you exhale, you're gonna expand the pelvic floor. As you inhale, zip it up, hug baby in. Good, let's do 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Nice job. Really finding those waves, like waves of contraction. Okay, so let's come into warrior 2. Place the block where your right foot will be. Step right foot forward, reach left foot back. Coming into Virabhadrasana to warrior 2. As you inhale, you're gonna lift your arms up as you straighten your legs. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Moving the chi. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Freeze the legs here. Okay, now ladies, now in Vira 2, It's not like your normal Vera 2. See if you can tilt your pelvis a little, your tailbone down. So removing that arch. Good, nice, Rachel. Okay, good. Okay, flip right palm up, reverse warrior, reach backwards. And let's go right away into side angle pose. Now you can either do right forearm on top of right thigh bone, if that feels good, or you can drop it to your block, if that feels even better, and then reach your left arm towards the sky or up and over your left ear. Okay, that's gonna be different for everybody. Okay, one more deep breath here. Now really stomp into your feet. Rise up, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten the right leg, shorten the stance a lot. Coming into Trikonasana triangle pose. Shift your left hip out, reach your right arm forward, and then dropping the right arm to the block, okay? The shin, and then peel your left arm in the sky. Good, nice. Okay, same thing here. Try not to back bend. Breathe in through your tummy, and as you exhale, hug your baby in and say, this is Trikonasana. And then pressing into the feet, slight bend in the right knee, rise up, warrior 2. Nice job, straighten the right leg. Now you're gonna keep the right leg turned out, spin the left heel in, coming into goddess pose. Exhale, drop it down, and then we're gonna move from side to side, straightening the right leg, then straightening the left leg. Right, good, and left. And then pausing into the center and flipping the palms up like you're holding 2 plates of yummy food, and still try to get the back bend out. Nice, good, breathing in and out. One more breath here, breathing in and out. Nice job, straighten the legs, relax the arms. And you're gonna parallel the feet, and then we're gonna do some hip circles. But today's hip circles, we're gonna do figure 8s if you're really fancy. Okay, so you're gonna hip circle to the right. Okay, or you're gonna figure 8. So if you figure 8, you gotta bend the knees. The figure 8 is kind of hard. Yeah. And you're gonna be like, I'm jamming out to my favorite song. Okay, finding that nice and fluid movement in the hips and knees. Okay, good, very good. And then if you're really fancy, you're gonna reverse it. You're gonna go to the left side. Okay, left side is harder for me. So I'm probably just gonna end up doing right again. Good, nice. Okay, it's almost like a little roller coaster for your baby. All right, pausing in the middle, and let's do Virabhadrasana 2, other side. Bend left leg, reach right leg long, expand the arms like wings. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, rebend left leg, press it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press it down. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, press it down. Freeze the legs. Flip left palm up, reverse warrior, reach back, side bend. Very good, Molly. And then come back into warrior 2. And then side angle pose. So you choose which side angle pose you feel is best for you. Okay, it doesn't have to look like Molly's, doesn't have to look like mine. It's gonna be looking like for you and your baby. Okay, 2 more deep breaths here. Okay, 1 more. Nice job, rise up. Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten the front leg, wiggle that back foot in, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Trikonasana, right hip back, left arm reaches forward, dragging down the left shin, or you're gonna hold on to your cans or your blocks. And here you wanna press the feet down and apart and no back bending. Okay, breathing in and out, and if it feels good for your neck, you're gonna look up. If it feels bad, you're gonna look down. Okay, 2 more, breathe in and out. Last time, breathe in and out. And then rise up, coming into your Virabhadrasana 2. Good. And then straighten the left leg, turn the toes in, interlace the hands behind your lower back, lift your heart up, and you can do a slight bend in the knees as you fold in between the legs. Let's do 2 deep breaths here. Breathing in and out. 1 more, breathing in and out. Slowly release the hands onto the floor or your blocks. All right. Now we're gonna walk. We're gonna keep the legs nice and wide, and you're gonna pretend like you're doing downward facing dog with wide legs. Okay. So walking the blocks forward, or if your hands can touch the ground, you're gonna do that. So your spine is like a diagonal, and this one's always really good for the lower back. Trying to mix. There you go. Nice, Charity. And then Rachel has to go up and over her dog. And then slowly walk the hands back. Slight bend in the knees to rise back up, okay? Slight bend in the knees. Let's go back into our Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 to the right side. As you inhale, you're gonna flip it into high crescent lunge. For our high crescent lunge, ladies, it's gonna be really wide. We need a wide surface area, okay? Make sure both hip points are pointing forward. Okay, holding here, breathe in and out. Now, see if you can start to shift your tummy inside of your right thigh. Okay, holding here for 3 deep breaths. Okay, this one's hard, okay? Breathe in and out, belly breathing. Breathe in and out, strong legs. Breathe in and out. Nice job. Open up Warrior 2. And then you're gonna flip it to the other side. Warrior 2 to the left side. Good, now Warrior 2 left side, high crescent lunge. Turn that right heel up. Okay, make sure both hip points are facing forward. Make that stance wide, okay? So you do not fall over. And then tummy grazes the inside of your left thigh bone. Okay, belly breathing, breathe in and out. Strong legs. Breathe in and out. Last time, breathe in and out. Nice job. Open up Warrior 2. Straighten the legs. And then we're going to wiggle the feet in. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. And let's work on some ankle strength. So let's do tree pose, and then we're going to do Virabhadrasana 3. Okay, tree pose, left foot down, right foot can be, sometimes you might just need to do like this. Or you can do it on your inner thigh or calf, up to you. Okay, so start to notice how your ankle moves and see if you can strengthen the ankle. Okay, sometimes I like to cheat, I just hold the wall. Okay, one more deep breath here. Nice job. Okay, shake it out and let's work on the other ankle. Right foot down, left foot to where you want. Okay, just noticing where you like to go over towards first. Okay, one more deep breath here. Nice job, and then shake it out. And then Charity, feel free to do the other side if you didn't do it. Okay, and then grab your blocks. You're gonna place your blocks right underneath your shoulders. So our Warrior 3 is gonna be different than everyone else's, okay? It's gonna be different than normal vinyasa. So you're gonna hold your blocks here. And then maybe you do a bend in the knees, and that's good enough for today. And then reaching the right foot back. Okay, it doesn't have to be completely straight. And then reaching the heart forward. And if you want, you can gaze at your belly and see if you're doing your belly breathing, okay? Breathing in and out for 3. Breathing in and out for 2. Last one, breathing in and out for 1. Now gently bend your left leg. Drop your right ball of the foot towards the back of your mat, and we're going to come into pyramid pose. So pyramid pose, your stance is going to be nice and wide, really wide. Back heels turned in, and you're going to fold using your blocks, but if you want, you can ditch the blocks, and tummy is going to go inside of left thigh. And even though tummy is inside of left thigh, hug your left hip back, squaring the hips off. Nice. Okay, and sometimes when you're pregnant, you're like, oh, I couldn't do this pose before this. Now I'm super flexible. Okay, one more deep breath here. Okay, now we got a complicated pose. So turn all 10 toes towards the left. You're gonna go to the left, to the left. Isn't that what the Beyonce song says? To the left, to the left? Okay, yeah. Okay, to the left, to the left. Turn all 10 toes towards the left. You're gonna hold onto your blocks. And then you're gonna be like, what do I feel in this? This is outer hip stretch, okay? So if you have a lower back issue, this is a really good one. And let's hold here for 3 deep breaths. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. And then you're going to pivot towards the right, flipping the toes to face the top of the mat. Bring your blocks with you. Bend the left leg, and then right foot's going to step forward to meet left. Good. Okay. Roll your spine up. And then give it a little shake. How we doing, ladies? Thumbs up, thumbs down, sideways. You know what's going on? Okay, good. That's good. All right, and let's do the other side. So hands onto your block, and let's come into Virabhadrasana 3. Left toes float back. Okay, the legs don't have to be completely straight. You can keep them bent, and let's hold here for 3 deep breaths. Okay, working on those back muscles. Okay, breathe in and out for 3. Breathe in, belly breathing. Breathe out for 2. Breathe in, breathe out for 1, and slowly land those toes to your mat, coming into your pyramid pose. Okay, this back toe doesn't have to be facing the top of your mat. It can be turned out, and then make your stance nice and wide and fold. Good. Nice. Yeah, and if you want to drop it down a level with your blocks, you can do that. And breathing into the back of that hamstring, hugging right hip back if you can. 1 more deep breath here. All right, then you're gonna turn all 10 toes towards the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Twist your legs, hop your blocks over towards the right as well. And breathe. Good. And if the legs aren't straight, that is fine too. As long as you feel an outer hip stretch. 3 more deep breaths here. 1 more. Nice job. Unwind the legs. Hop your blocks back to the top of your mat. Bend your right leg. Step your left foot to meet the right foot. Bend the legs. Roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay, now we're going to do half sun A's. Okay, half sun A's, and then we're going to drop it down. As you inhale, you're going to lift your arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to bend your elbows towards your spine like a W, back bend. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, and you can use your blocks to hold you up. Okay, inhale, flat back like you're looking over the ledge. Exhale, forward fold, let that go. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms down by your side. Okay, round 2. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, elbows towards your spine, make a W, back bend. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the legs, touch the earth or your blocks. Inhale, ripple your heart forward like you're looking over the ledge. Nice job. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms down by your side. Last round. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze elbows towards your spine. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, let that go. Okay, now you're going to stay there. Hold on to your blocks. Step left knee down, right knee down, and then come to sitting on top of your heels. And then we're going to do round 2 of pelvic floor exercise. So this one, you want to make sure all 3 holes is not touching anything. Okay, so your butt is on your heels, all 3 holes are free, and then hands to your tummy. And as you inhale, we're going to do that same thing. Expand your tummy into your hands and see if you can connect with the pelvic floor to open all 3 holes up. And then as you exhale, bring everything in, hug. Okay, you just imagine your pelvic floor like a napkin. We got 5 deep breaths here. So see if you can connect. Maybe you have 3 more left to connect. You're noticing that you want an equal holding in and letting go. You want to Don't want to be too tight in one way or too loose in the other way. And then maybe you're finishing up your last one. And then slowly start to blink the eyes open. Hands onto the earth. And then we're just gonna do one downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, and that's if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable with that, you're gonna do Anahatasana again. Okay, curl your toes under, make your way into downward facing dog. Maybe bicycling the legs. Okay, taking a moment to stretch out the back of the legs, lower back, maybe even the upper back. And then slowly, if you can, inhale your right leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, we're gonna come into pigeon pose. Okay, pigeon pose, you can use your blanket underneath your right bum. Okay, put a pillow underneath your butt. And then fold, and you're gonna make space for baby here. So we're not gonna do the normal vinyasa pigeon. So TPing the hands, you're gonna exhale, do cat, and then inhale, lift up. 3 of those, exhale. Inhale. Good, big hip stretch, exhale. And inhale. And then walking the hands back. See if you can curl left toes under, move the blanket underneath your butt, and then step back into downward facing dog if that's possible. If not, you drop the knees down. Okay, coming into all fours, which is totally fine as well. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, left shin, kind of parallel to the front of the mat, but it could be a 45-degree angle. And then bringing the pillow to your left butt. TPing the hands off to the side. As you exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up. 2 more, exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale. Slowly walk the hands back. Curl right toes under. Step back into your downward facing dog. Good. Now cross your right ankle on top of your left ankle and push back. Good. And then switch sides. Left ankle in front of right ankle and push back. Tummy towards your thighs. Good. Nice job. Unwind the legs. Drop the knees down. Step your right foot to the outside of right hand. And then we're gonna come into real lizard pose now. So you can use your blocks or your pillow. You're gonna drop your forearms down. And if you want it to get into your hip, what you're gonna do is roll to the right pinky toe. So you're gonna let this knee fall out. And then drop it down to whatever level you feel. We got 3, let's do 4 deep breaths here. Okay, and then this pose is also great to gaze at your tummy and then see if you're doing your belly breathing. And if you're level 5, you're gonna add that pelvic floor exercise. Okay, 3 more. Okay, if you're on your forearms, one hand at a time, you're gonna come back onto your palms. If your inner arch is lifted up, you're gonna drop it down. Inhale, reach your right arm in the sky. Now, if you're inclined and you feel like it's all great, you're gonna push your hips back, okay? Maybe catching your toe and then opening up towards the right. Okay, noticing that you're gonna do what feels good to you. Nice, nice ladies. And as you let go, gently lower the top of the foot down and then step back into all fours. Other side. Hop the left foot to the outside of left knee. And you're gonna go to your version of lizard pose. If that means opening up the inner arch, rolling to the pinky toe. If that means dropping it down to your forearms, you go there. Okay, we have 5 deep breaths there, breathing in and out. Maybe gazing at your baby there, seeing if you're doing your belly breathing. Three more. Maybe finishing up your last one. And then forearm people come back onto your hands. Good. And you're going to wiggle that foot down if you have that inner arch up. Inhale, lift your left arm in the sky. Okay, yoga hack. You have to push your butt back. Then you can catch your toe and then let your hips fall forward. And then opening the heart up towards the sky. One more deep breath here. Slowly release the bind. Left hand down. Step your left knee back. And then you're going to shift your hips off to one side, mermaid sit. So we're going to mermaid sit. And then side bend, right hand down. We're going to go both ways. Make a rainbow with your rib cage. Good. Inhale back into center. Left hand down. Make a rainbow towards your legs. This is a big side bend. Good. Come back into center. Release the legs in front of you. And we're going to come into a V. I would like, if you want, you can use your block here. You want your thigh bones to rotate back as your pelvis tilts forward and bringing your forehead on to your block here. Yep, 3 deep breaths here, just 3. And slowly start to walk your hands back. If you're super far out there, bend your left leg in. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Turn toward your right foot. And you want to catch the outside of this leg to get your lower back. So you're going to reach forward. Baby's going to go in between your right thigh. And then fold to where your left shoulder is pointing down. And what you should be feeling is your left lower back lengthening. Okay, 2 more deep breaths here. And then slowly roll the spine up. And then other side, bend right leg, lengthen left. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Turn your heart toward your left toes. And then catch the outside of your left shin. Yep, almost like that right shoulder is going to touch the earth. And baby is going to be resting inside of your left thigh. Okay, 2 more deep breaths here. And then so to roll the spine up, and then you're going to mermaid sit to the other side. So bending both knees towards the left, side bend away from the legs, rainbow. Inhale, lift back up. Side bend towards the legs, rainbow. Good, back into center. And then let's do 1 prenatal back bend. So you're going to come back into the same V, half V. You're going to reach your left arm forward, and then you're going to go all the way around and then hop onto your left shin, and then reach back. Nice. Good. And then slowly lower down, and let's do the other side. Only back bend we'll do today, okay? So you're going to switch the legs. You're going to reach like you're a pop star, and then hop onto your right shin, and then look back at it. Nice. And then drop the butt down. Okay, and then we're going to do 1 more pelvic floor breathing exercise. So grab your pillow. You're going to lay on a pillow, and if you can, you're going to stack your pillow so it's like a ramp. So 1 block can be like this, and then 1 block can be flat. Okay, it could be a textbook too. So just so that you're on a diagonal. So maybe you need to stack some pillows or some blankets. You're gonna bring the other pillow in between your legs. We're gonna squeeze this. As you inhale, no squeezing. Open up, tummy is nice and relaxed. And as you exhale, you're gonna do that pelvic floor exercise and squeeze your pillow. Okay, really feeling all that coming in. Let's do 5 of those at your own pace. So when you're squeezing that pillow, your pelvic floor is engaged. You should be on your 3rd one now. Okay, maybe finishing up your last one. Now we're gonna add a little bit more. Now you're gonna pretend like there's fire underneath your bottom. As you inhale, you're gonna lift up, squeeze your bum, squeeze your pillow, and you can hold onto your mat or hold onto your baby. And as you exhale, let your butt come down and then open up in the pelvic floor. Let's do 5 of those with the butt action. Okay, inhale, squeeze, and then exhale, let it go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Nice job. Place the pillow off to the side, roll to one side of your body, then make your way up into seated. Okay, and before we end class, we're gonna do one last child pose. So make your knees nice and wide and tummy onto in between the thighs. But if you feel like your tummy's not feeling good today, or you're a little bit further along in your pregnancy, you can use your forearms instead of doing a traditional child's pose, okay? So as we hold our child's pose, whichever version is right for you and your baby, we're gonna take a moment to do our gratitude practice. So in your head, start to list 3 things that you're most grateful for. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything grand. It could be that you're grateful for breathing or just your house, anything like that. And when you're done with your gratitude practice, you're going to still stay in your version of child's pose, but flip your palms up. Now, as you flip your palms up, we're going to do our letting go practice. So if you have an expectation for yourself of what a good mom is, see if you can let that go. Okay, or if you have an expectation for someone else, like they have to do this for me to be happy, see if you can let that go. And slowly start to flip the palms over, walk your hands back. And then we're going to prepare for our Shavasana. So for our Shavasana, I want you to be so comfortable. So if you want a blanket, you're going to cover yourself with a blanket. You can still use the ramp, or if none of that is feeling good to you, you're going to put a pillow in between your legs and give yourself a pillow for your head. And then start to close your eyes. Maybe the first few moments, you're going to breathe with your baby. Maybe have your hands onto your tummy, but after that, the Shavasana is only for you. Okay, I'll call you up when we're done. Slowly start to come back, taking fuller inhalations, fuller exhalations. Slowly start to wiggle the toes, the fingers. Take your time pressing your way into a comfortable seated position. Okay, meeting me with your palms into Anjali Mudra prayer. And then once you arrive, take a deep inhale all the way to the top of the lungs. Open your mouth, slow exhale. Okay, being in this practice is really trusting yourself, okay? Trusting yourself to know what to do when the time comes, okay? Noticing that this is all happening right now without any of your pushing or expectations, okay? Trusting your body, trusting nature. May this practice bring us clarity. May this practice remind us to act with love. May the work that we've done here tonight together be of great benefit to ourselves and all beings everywhere. Slowly bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space in between your eyebrows. Slowly bow forward, we bow to each other.